Psalms 126 verse 1. A song of degrees. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them. The Lord hath done great things for us, whereof we are glad. I like to say, call on Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle and El Great Millstone. Peace citations to hopeful elect Shalom. And the title of this video is going to be, this captivity will be seen as a bad dream or a nightmare. So let's continue with this. It says, verse 4, turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. And that precept pretty much corresponds with Revelation chapter 21, verse 3 to 4. And let me start at verse 3. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Alright, so we ain't going through no more Deuteronomy chapter 28 curses. We ain't going through no more captivities anymore. None of the heathen nations are going to be ruling above our people anymore. We're not going to be dealing with this mortal flesh, having to deal with waking up, being, caught up with all type of aching pains and mental diseases, mental illnesses. Nah, we're not going through those things no more. You're going to be perfect, just like how the Most High is. From the least of the Israelites, which is the 2/3, even up to the elect, we're all going to be perfect. And I find it funny how you got these heathen nations, especially these Edomites that consider themselves as Christians. They will use scriptures like that talking about the kingdom of heaven, thinking that they're going to enjoy the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be in slavery. They're going to be serving the nation of our people for 1,000 years. And after that 1,000 years is up, these Edomites finna perish. Like in Obadiah, the 1st chapter, the Most High is going to basically call for a genocide for their nation, for their people. And it says in Job chapter 20 verse 7, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. So even though Esau, he's going to be a bad dream that's forgotten about. Him ruling this kingdom in absolute wickedness, him going as far as wearing out the saints of the Most High, as it tells you in the book of Daniel. That's just going to be all over very soon in the kingdom of heaven. But like I said before, he goes out, he's going to have to go as far as serving the nation of our people for 1,000 years and getting 2,000 times worse the punishment, as well as these other heathen nations. But of course, what Esau is going to suffer is going to be far greater than what these other heathens are going to have to go through. But we're still going to have these heathens suffering too in the kingdom to build our kingdom, because they had a hand in our affliction as well when we went into captivity as a nation of people. Let me bring out this other precept. It says in Psalms chapter 149 verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing aloud upon their beds. So in the kingdom, man, we're going to really be just praising the Most High even in our beds. And the funny thing is, we're not going to have no pain or fatigue at all. Our bodies are not going to really require rest. I mean, of course, we're going to follow the Sabbath and the other 613 laws, statutes, commandments, but even in our own beds, we're going to be praising the Most High. And that's beautiful right there. And this precept correlates with the new covenant, because once the kingdom of heaven is fully established, once Yahweh delivers the nation of our people, he's going to give us those new spiritual bodies, and it's going to be programmed to be in that new covenant. Ezekiel chapter 36 verse 24, it says, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh. Like in Jeremiah 31, talks about that new covenant. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I give to your fathers, so like I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your God. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn, and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. And I will multiply the fruit of the tree, and the increase of the field, that ye shall receive no more reproach of famine among them. Verse 31, then shall ye remember your own evil ways, and your doings that were not good, and shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for your iniquities and for your abominations. So yeah, right there is showing you that we're going to remember all the wickedness that we've done, all the times that we pissed off the Heavenly Father after He delivered us from these other heathen nations. And we're going to know the things that we did as a nation of people that made the Most High put us into captivity. Verse 32, not for your sakes do I do this, saith the Lord Yahweh. Be it known unto you, be ashamed and confounded for your own ways, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, in the day that I shall have cleansed you from all your iniquities, I will also cause you to dwell in the cities, and the wastes shall be builded. And the desolate land shall be tilled, whereas it lay desolate in the sight of all that passed by. They shall say, this land that was desolate is become like the garden of Eden, and the waste and desolate and ruined cities are become fenced and are inhabited. Then the heathen that are left round about you shall know that I, the Lord, build the ruined places, and plant that was desolate, as the Lord have spoken it, and will do it. And we're going to get the heathen nations to build those lands, the desolate places, after World War III is over. Because the elite bankers and the top world leaders of other nations, they're going to be the first fruits of slaves in the kingdom. And Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 1, it says, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery. Right, because people with no understanding, they're going to look at us in this truth thinking that, that we wasted our time. Or when they know that we're going to be martyred for this truth, they're going to feel as though that we're dying for our vain purpose. But these people don't have no understanding. Because for those that die for the Lord's sake, they're going to get a crown of life and be written in the book of life as elect. And verse 3 says, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. Yeah, and he's trying us out as, being his men. Because this is talking about his elect. And like Apostle Paul said, this is the light affliction. The only reason why we're catching hell is because the Lord is trying to make us go through the hell now so that we won't have to suffer the hell later during the time of Jacob's trouble. So this hell is just meant to help us to endure and make us stronger, to build our relationship with Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua more than ever. When these people catch their hell during Jacob's trouble, that's just meant to destroy them and kill them, to make us suffer slowly and terribly. That's what the Lord's finna do to them, to these 2/3 and these heathens. Verse 6 says, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominions over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. And verse 8 is going to when the kingdom of heaven is fully established. And that's going to be the blessing for all the Israelites, starting with the elect. Hebrews chapter 8 verse 7 says, for if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. This will be the last precept, by the way. It says, for finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind, and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest, for I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. Yep. So we're all going to be righteous to the Most High in the kingdom of heaven. He's going to finally call us his people. We're no more going to be a proverb or a byword to these other nations, and we're all going to get eternal glory and fame for being the nation of Israel, especially for the elect. The elect is finna get the best of the best. And it says in verse 13, And that he saith a new covenant, he hath made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. And that's what we look forward to. We're finally going to be programmed with righteousness. Like in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 tells you about how the mortal shall put on immortality, and how the corruptible must put on the incorruption. And all the Israelites, which is so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, we're all going to be connected to the 613 law, statute, commandments. That's the new world order that's going to take place in the kingdom of heaven. And the kingdom of heaven is going to be a complete utopia for the nation of Israel, and just for the whole world in general. And his last precept for Ezekiel chapter 36 verse 11, And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit, and I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Exactly. All the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven is going to know the Heavenly Father. Even the heathens, they're going to know the Heavenly Father through us. The kingdom of heaven is going to pretty much be a dystopia to them, because they're going to have to serve us for 1,000 years, and they're going to have to go as far as going through the worst of the worst curses, worse than what we went through as a nation of people. And the heathens are like spittle to the Most High, so imagine how much more what they're going to go through. But after 1,000 years is up, of course, there's going to be a genocide for Esau's nation of people. And as for the other nations of heathens, they'll just be forced to follow our ways and our customs in the flesh, as it tells you in Isaiah the 2nd chapter. But with that, Holy may lesson edifying, to give all glory, praise, and honor to Adonai Yahweh, Bashem Shalom, Lak Yahweh Shah, Bashem Kakadash, the honors of the apostle and Ellsworth Millstone, peace, citation, and hope for light. Shalom.